move up if you want to. Okay? So let me ask you a question. Which one sounds better, the fast start or the normal start?
Fast start.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to cross this one over. I'm going to put an X right there. So let's not focus on that one. Okay? All right. So now what we're going to do is, this is basically how it works. Everything that I just showed you depends on you, which is good news. Because do you think you can get things done yourself?
Yep.
Okay. So right here, up to the 50% contract, you have the ability to do it on your own ability. You don't have to worry about it. If you do the fast start, you can get you to 50%, and that's not normal. People have to have a team to become a manager. But if you do the fast start, you have the ability to do it with your own abilities. Is that pretty nice?
Yeah.
Because you can get things done, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's basically it. So you can get to 50% with your own ability. Now from here up, we need to have a team, and that's the whole idea. And we're going to work on it. Okay. Now this is the next thing we're going to do. Remember the list that you filled out for me before we got started?
Yeah.
Okay, it's right here, the top 25 list. Okay, and this is the importance of doing this. That top 25 list is going to be basically how we're going to make sure that people send you referrals. I mean, I asked you if you open up a restaurant, who would you tell about it? Who would you say?
Everybody.
So they can send people to your restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're going to do. We don't sell burritos or French fries or cheeseburgers here. We sell financial services, but it is a business. So we're going to get a lot of referrals. Okay? Do you see that it says 10 guests right here? Have you ever invited anybody to a movie or to your home or to anything? Okay. Tuesday nights, okay, are very, very, very important. It's actually what we call opportunity nights. It's like an open house. It's an opportunity to invite people over to the office so they can learn about the business, whether they want to become clients or they want to be part of the team. Okay? So if you use this tool correctly, it can help you build your business and make more money. Now, obviously, you're new. You're not really sure how to explain things yet. That's why all you have to do is become a good inviter of people. And every time you bring people on Tuesdays, we're going to make sure that we get the job done for you. They're going to get fired up. They're going to get excited. Some of them are going to be part of your team. Some of them are not. And some of them are going to become clients. So we ask, that you do 10. Try to do 10 every single week. Do you think you know more than 10 people?
Yeah.
Do you think there's more than 10 people around that might be interested in doing better financially or working and making more money?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to challenge you, Sterling, to try to bring 10 people next Tuesday. I'm going to make your parentheses here, you guys. Do that. They don't know better. If you say bring 2, they'll bring 2.
Right.
If you say bring 10, they're going to try to bring 10. If they only bring 1, they brought somebody. Maybe you say 2, they ask people, they say no, nobody comes. Make sense? So challenge them. I'm going to challenge you to invite 10 people. Okay? Now, and the last one right here, it says appointments. And then you do a check. So we're covering it. You see appointments? This right here, Sterling, is the number one and most important thing that moves your business. Let me give you an example. What would you say about a doctor that has no patients? Not a doctor, right? How about an attorney with no cases? Okay, so they need appointments with clients, right? Well, guess what? You are going to become a financial doctor. Okay? So that means you need to have clients. And how we do clients? Through appointments. So you need to be a master in setting up appointments and teaching your clients how to set up appointments. This is the life and blood of our business. The more appointments you have, how much money did you say you want to make? Oh, wow, that's good, man. So guess what? You got to be a master at this. Even if they say a lot or a little bit or extra, no matter what they say, you say you got to become an expert in setting up appointments. Okay? So now the good news is, you and I are going to become experts right now. I'm going to teach you how to become an expert right now. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. And now we pull up the script. You guys know the script?
Yes.
Yeah. You say, okay, Sterling, this is what we're going to do. You see this right here? You see the top 25 list? Okay. What we're going to do, and then you get the list. Okay, you guys? You're going to get the list that you filled out, and you're going to qualify it. We're going to ask, Sterling, who's this guy, Calvin, right here?
He's one of my coworkers.
Does he have kids?
Yes.
You get along really well with him?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. How about Sarah? Who's Sarah?
Sarah is a close friend of friend.
Okay. Really close friend from you? Kids married as well?
Yep.
Okay. Now, did you say this guy was your brother right here? And this is your uncle? And they live in the area? Okay, great. I'm going to be circling those. Right? And then I say, how about this one? Oh, single mom, or maybe has no kids. I'm going to skip it. Okay? I'm not even going to circle it because I don't care about that. I'm going to circle the ones that are hot, they're qualified.
Yes.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to role play. So this is what we're going to do, sir. I'm going to teach you how to set up appointments. Okay? So let me tell you how we do it. Okay? All we're going to do is ask for help. So let me ask you this. You know, let me tell you how we're going to talk to people so they can help you. All we want them is to give you their opinion and refer people to you. Would you like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Okay? What we're going to do is, let's say I'm calling you. And let's say that you're Calvin. Okay? And I'm you. So I'll be calling you. So I'll be like, hey, you know, but now let's call a real name so I don't get confused. Okay? So let's say I'm calling you. So I'll be like, hey, Sterling, how you doing? This is Tony. How are you?
Hey, what's going on, Tony?
Great. How's your wife?
She's good.
Awesome. Hey, listen, Sterling, the reason I'm calling is because I want to ask you for a favor. And then you see how it says wait for answer? That means we shut up. So when you ask, I want to ask you a favor, you become quiet and let them tell you something. Okay, so I want to ask you a favor.
Okay, what is it?
Okay, well, I just got a part-time position with the company. I'm very excited. And I was wondering if you and your wife could give about 20, 30 minutes so that I can come over and do some training with you guys. I'm getting trained this Monday or Wednesday. Which day is better for you?
Wednesday.
Okay, 6 or 8?
6.
Great. Hey, listen, man. You don't know how important this is for me. I really appreciate it. I knew I could count on you. You're the best, man. I'll see you Wednesday at 6. Click. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole script right now. You guys know how to do it. Yes. You're going to cover the objections, and then you know what you're going to do right there? You're going to role play. I'm going to do it back and forth. Say, okay, sir, now you call me right now. Set up an appointment. He'll be like, it's okay, we're training, we're learning, right? Yes. So he's going to do the script, and he's going to suck for the first time, or maybe not, right? Most of them don't know what they're doing, so you coach them. You spend 5-10 minutes going over the script, okay? Yes. And then as soon as we're done, and then I see that Sterling is doing pretty good, I'll be like, okay, Sterling, so how fast do you want to make money?
Immediately.
Okay, man. So let's go and do this. Let's go and call Calvin, Sarah, John, and Mike. Let's give him a call right now. Here. You guys get it?
Yeah.
And then he's going to be like, well, you know, I got to go. I'll call him from home. He said, no, let's call him right now. Let's give him a call right now because the reason why we want to call him now is because I'm here. If you get stuck, I can help you. I'll be here. I'm here with you, man. I need to teach you how to do this. I promise you, if you let me coach you, you're going to have success. You say you want that car to travel. You want those things pretty bad? Yeah. Okay, so let's make that call. You ready? Yeah. Okay, here you go, man. And you sit them down with them. And you make the calls right there. Yeah. And if you see they're getting killed on the phone, you can always jump in. And you say, hey tell them that, if you're with your manager, you'll be like, hey, John. Hey, listen, John, this is Tony. I'm Sterling's manager. Hey, look, man, the reason why he's calling you is because we just hired Sterling. He's brand new. And he actually listed you as a reference, and as a person of contact for him to get help with his training. Look, let me just ask you a quick question about Sterling. You can jump in and do like a little background check. Do you trust Sterling? Do you think Sterling's a pretty good guy that you would trust? Yeah, okay. Do you think he's a pretty hardworking guy? Great. Hey, listen, man. Sterling needs to get certified. He needs about 2 to 3 visits with people so we can appoint him. And he picked you as a good friend that he can practice with. Do you think you can help him out? All we're going to do is just show up and give you some information. And all you got to do is listen and ask questions. So it's Monday or Wednesday. So you set it up for them. Right? Okay, thank you so much. Maybe they're getting their butts kicked. Now, if you let them go, number 1, they're not going to make the calls. And number 2, they're going to get their butts kicked so bad, they might not want to be in Primerica anymore. We got to get trained on this. So what we're going to do, we're going to set up appointments right there within 24 to 48 hours. So now once we set up a few appointments, what do you think is going on in Sterling's mind? Okay, we got things moving. Right. It's not that hard. Maybe he's a little anxious. It's okay. Don't be afraid to ask people to book appointments. If they're not going to do it right there, why are you going to waste your time? Primerica does not work with no appointments. Primerica is not showing up to meetings and having fun. It is. But the work in Primerica is appointments. No appointments, no money for nobody. It's like, oh, let's be doctors and just hang out and sing Kumbaya together. Hey, how about your patients, buddy? Well, maybe later. Let's just hang out. No. Here, clients are our business, right? And people being part of the team and getting trained how to help more clients is part of the business. So by the time I'm done with Sterling, we book 8, 5, 3, even 1 appointment. We'll at least try to book some appointments, right? Now, make sure, you guys, you do not do an orientation if they don't give you at least 1 hour. Exactly. You set up an orientation for 1 hour. I need 60 minutes. Okay, Sterling, so before we do anything, I will tell him, hey, Sterling, I need you to give me 1 hour for your orientation. Now, why? Because if I'm 30 minutes in the orientation and I'm getting to the list, and he doesn't want to make us, he tells me, oh, I have to go, he can't tell me that because he already committed to 60 minutes. So we're going to make some phone calls, and we're going to get appointments set up. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, what is the number one goal of an orientation?
Get appointments.
Say it again.
Appointment.
That's right. Say it again.
Appointment.
That's it. Appointments. If you had an orientation, and if you didn't make phone calls, even if you didn't get a single appointment, but at least I want to know that you guys made some calls. That tells me you did your job. You cannot control the outcome of the appointments. But if you follow my script, there's no way they're not going to give you an appointment. You guys know that, right? Why wouldn't you? Is it your friend like, Sterling, come on, man. I mean, you're my buddy. I will do the same for you. You want to help me out, don't you? So I'm not going to say you anything. It's for me. It's not for you. Dude, I will do the same for you. That's why I called you. I know I can trust you. So which day can you help me, man? Come on, Monday or Tuesday. I don't care, right? Now, once we show up and we go like, look, this is what we do. It's training. If you know anybody, you can refer them to me. And then Sterling goes, oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's great. I can do, dude, I need that. Why don't you tell me you do auto insurance? I need to save my money on my auto insurance, right? I listen to Geico and I want to call, so why don't I call with you? You never know, man. We got to get moving. So now, once we're done setting up appointments, you're going to write down the IBA date because we got 30 days to get this done. 30 days, not 4 weeks. It's not a month. If somebody starts the 14th of May, don't think you have until the 14th of June. You have 30 days. You count the days, okay, for them to get their bonus. And you as a manager, as a leader, it's your responsibility to make sure you help them. Now, you see over here? Okay, Sterling, so now we're done with appointments. Good job, man. You bump them up, right? It's like, man, you're awesome, man. You're going to do great. Dude, you know what? You really got going today. Like, man, I'm impressed, dude. You're going to do great. You know that most of our top guys in our company got started just like you did right now? How does that make you feel? Yeah, dude, good job, man. You know, you made it. I'm proud of you, bro. You're one of us now. Okay? So now this is what we're going to do. You're going to get licensed. Remember I told you we're going to pay for your licenses?
Yeah.
Okay, so it says right here we have 2 choices of school. Number 1 is online, which I absolutely recommend not for you to take. You hear me? I want you to go in person. It's a lot better. Now, if you really can't, and there's no other choice, then yeah, we'll send you online. Okay? Hey guys, I need you to pay attention real quick because this is the end, and then I'll help you guys out if you guys have questions. Because I don't want you guys to miss it, especially you two, because you guys are managers. Okay. You guys are kicking butt right now in the office, by the way. They're kicking our butts, those two. Let's not let them. So it says right here, online class or physical class, right? This is a website. You see how there's a website. You don't have to worry about what is the website again, right? And then school, okay, is in San Diego. We have different schedules. We'll schedule your school in right now. Help them right there to set up their school. Sign them up to school. Now, it's more important to do your training than to the first 30 days than you not go to appointments because you're in school. We got to do both. But if you have to pick one or the other, the most important thing the first 30 days is for you to complete your 3x3. And then you squeeze in school as you can, but you got to make sure that you finish it by the second 30 days, which is 60 days. Does that make sense? And then training and not meetings. You know, I don't know what your schedule is like right now, Sterling, but Tuesday night, 7:30 to 9, and Saturday, 9:30 to 12. I'm going to change this to 9:30 because 9 is only going to be for managers and people who are serious. We're going to have we call it the roundtable meeting, and people are going to start getting invited as they do stuff in Primerica. Now, if somebody not just because you've been around for a while or because you have a title, are going to get invited. All right, people are going to be invited who are actually serious, they're showing up, they're doing something. Was it pretty good today, you guys?
Yes.
We're going to be talking like deep, face-to-face, and how to really build a business. I'm going to be spending 30 minutes every Saturday with those people. And the round table is going to meet again on Tuesday before the meeting. We'll tell you more about that later. So 9:30 to 12 is training. Now, is there any way, let's say that he says, well, I work, is there any way, Sterling, that you can maybe try to switch your schedule around so that we can try to get you in on Saturdays?
Yeah, I could talk to her, right?
Okay, and then Tuesdays too. I mean, some people have schedules that can probably be changed and whatnot. So we try to get them there. And then you see right here it says weekly conference call? Okay. If I told you, Sterling, that we have a friend, a business partner who makes about $200,000 to $300,000 a month, do you think that's pretty nice? Yeah? If you had an opportunity to listen